Glen McCrory Boxing Social with legendary promoter Frank Warren. Frank, it's 35 years since you were promoting me. And
Jesus, a day older.
I was just going to say that to you. I was going to say you look great. You look amazing. You got a fantastic fight. You're still putting the great fights on. Billy Joe Saunders, Saunders-Murray, going to be a cracker.
I think it is. I mean, you know, Martin is a real tough competitor. He's fought at the elite level for a long time. Had his couple of his challenges for the world title, had they been in the UK, he'd have probably got the nod. You know, against going to Argentina, against Martinez, and the fight in Germany. A lot of people felt he won those fights, but this is his last chance. So you can see he looks as fit as he's ever going to be. He's got, Jamie Moore, who I respect, is a really good young trainer, and he's working hard for him. So Bill's going to have his hands full tonight. But you know, Bill's got his plan. He's also with his new trainer, or trainer for the last couple of fights, Dominic Ingle, who also got respect for us. So you've got these two young trainers with their charges, and they've obviously got their game plans, and we're going to see who comes out. But I think the people who benefit is the fans. I think we're going to get a real cracker of a fight.
Billy finally came out with the performance that I think everybody known that he's got in him. You've obviously always had faith and known that he could come out with the performance that he did against Lemieux.
Well, I have. It's been frustrating at times, but from day one, he was a standout fight for me from the UK squad in the Olympics, and so it proved. I mean, he's lasted longer than most of them, and he's still a young man. He just needed direction and focus, and I think he's got his focus and his direction. He's grown up quite a bit, and I mean that in the nicest way, because he's. In as much that he now understands what he needs to do to get these big fights and put himself in a position for him. He's taking the game seriously, and that showed in the results against Lemieux. But having said that, that was yesterday. That's got to be a continuation with that. He's got to keep doing that and keep showing everybody that he can even be a better fighter. You know, in some ways maybe he'll wind up like a Kawasaki, being a sort of 10-year overnight sensation. We'll see.
His potential is massive. An Olympian, a British, a Commonwealth, a European, a world champion, and there's still so much more he can do.
Yeah, there is. I mean, he's done all those things already, and you know, I think if he gets in the ring with one, he's got to get past Martin. If he gets past Martin and gets himself in the ring with one of these big names, I think he will cause an upset to the outsiders who don't know. For me, it wouldn't be an upset, because I believe he's got it in him to beat all these guys.
You've been around all the biggest names, you know, you're promoting all the biggest names in this country. Do you think he can be one of the superstars in British boxing like the rest?
I do think he can do that, and I think he's got to continue what he's doing. And the man who's standing in his way, and as you heard him at the press conference, he wasn't too happy with me, but he's got other plans. And we'll see on the night. But as Bill said himself, if he's going to be up there, then he's got to be able to beat Martin. He's got to be able to do it in style.
You managed to put together Boxer Fighter. It is going to be a great, entertaining match.
Styles will make it into a good fight, because with Martin, there's no quarter given with him. It's just bell goes, he's on you. So I think it's going to be very entertaining for the fans.
And just finally, when you're talking about superstars and big names, the most controversial man in boxing, but arguably probably the best man in boxing, you've got him as well, Mr. Tyson Fury.
Yeah, Tyson's fighting on the 9th of June at the MEN, or the Manchester Arena, and he's done well. I mean, he's lost a lot of weight now, and I do think he's the best out there in the heavyweight division. I think if he comes back 70% of what he was, he's still the best one out there. But he's a young man. He's a young man. It's not like he's had any wars. He's been banged up in any fights. He's there and together, and he's smart. He's a good boxer. So I think he will. In the next he needs about 2 or 3 fights, and once he gets those out of the way, I think he'll be ready to jump in with whoever's around.
So still got another 35 years of great boxing left in you.
Please God. I hope so. I've got to keep taking the pills.
Cheers. Cheers.